Welcome to the Old Pine Road Podcast.
And with that, welcome to episode 10 of the Old Pine Road Podcast.
We made it, folks. Looks like we made it.
Double digits. I didn't think we'd get there. We probably shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And it definitely, like most things, took us way longer than it should have. Welcome to everybody on Facebook Live. I don't know what the audio quality is going to be like. I don't think anyone's in it anyway, so thank you.
Great. Good. But it'll show up later.
Welcome, Carly and Heather. Welcome.
Oh, hi.
What's going on?
To episode 10 of the podcast. We've been saying episode 10 was going to be special, and we were planning. This was it the whole time. We secretly had this lined up. It's the long game. We've been working the long game. So.
Like Taylor Swift level.
Yeah,
basically,
right.
that's
All the
it's
Easter eggs
meta.
There's a lot of Easter eggs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Swifter eggs.
Swifter
Is that what
eggs.
they're
Yeah,
called? It has to be. Swift eggs.
The Cadbury Swift eggs.
Cadbury
Swift eggs.
limited edition.
We're going to have those for sale at our next show.
Yes.
No.
Please don't sue us.
Yeah.
We cannot afford another lawsuit at this time.
Yeah. Clarbon really screwed us over on that one.
Yeah. So now again, we can't drink LaCroix. We got to start putting cans on tape on the cans. We're not doing it out of protest though right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why we can't afford more legal action because we're bracing for this.
Right. Right.
Anyways, things have been good. Max, what's life been like for you?
Life's been calm, raising my kiddo and, playing as much music as I possibly can get my hands on.
Which one's your favorite?
Don't put me on the spot like that. Just kidding, Amber.
Paul, how's life been for you?
Life's been, good. A lot of hibernating over the winter and...
Do you guys actually carve out a den, or?
Yeah. It's basically an igloo at that point because,
Sure.
There's that big pile of, dirt that's in my front yard that has been sitting there for years.
Yep.
Yeah, we carved that out.
Carved down into that.
Yeah, into it. It's pretty good. It's like a Hobbit hole igloo.
Sure.
Combo.
Have you ever
And
looked
it's
at,
been
how the turtles do it in the shoreline? And they just kind of dig into the shoreline and
Yeah.
sit there during the winter and
it's
warm up and...
It's one of those things,
I'm not a biologist, by the way. I don't know if turtles actually, if that's an accurate description. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm sure somebody's watching me like, no, I don't think turtles
Speaking
do
of
that
winter
all
at
the way.
Paul's, it was fun sledding down his hill.
Oh my God.
That was my
yes.
favorite.
That was
so cool.
a great
Paul
time.
has a hill. Hi, Emily.
That was the best day ever.
Hello.
Paul has a
Going on,
super,
Emily?
super steep hill. We are live, just so everybody knows before.
No
anybody-
pressure.
Yeah. Don't worry. We don't have any subscribers. It's fine.
No, it's true.
Oh, shit. All our subscribers are in the room.
This is
Shut up,
everybody.
Paul.
This is actually our shareholder meeting. But Paul has this ridiculously steep hill going down to the lake by his house.
With a dog leg.
And it's a paved. It's not like just a hill, like a grassy hill. It's a paved road going straight down that basically iced over. And Paulie's like, oh, we used to sled on this all the time. Yeah. And it was almost the end of the Old Pine
You
Road.
used to sled on it?
Oh yeah, because there
was.
was actually we didn't spend a lot of time in the winter.
That's what I was gonna.
Yeah, well it's happened once before.
Okay.
Were you the first one to go down that there? Was that Max? Did Maxie start it off? Whoever went down first, I remember just not being sure what was going to happen, but they went down like a piss missile.
Yeah.
And just at tree, there was no good ending, so it was just that was great.
It's always challenging to miss this massive maple that's right at the end of the road too. You got to turn and try not to,
It's you gotta know how to tap that maple.
Good alliteration.
Yeah.
Massive maple.
Massive maple. Yeah. That's what they called me in high school.
Who's they?
Yeah. Would you like to know?
But no, there was some fun runs, and then we got creative when the sled got boring. We started sledding down on shovels, trash can lid.
After you left, I actually started making it around the corner.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
After I left, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I didn't.
We started having
nobody
fun.
saw it, but yeah.
No, people saw
that
it.
was rude.
Yeah, it was
I don't think anyone saw it.
Yeah.
How was it rude that I started doing better?
I don't want to argue on the podcast again. Okay, we've got 4
That's
episodes.
our bread and butter
We have 4
arguing on the
episodes of
podcast.
that.
Yeah,
it's getting overdone.
All right, fine. Do something else for once.
yeah. Well,
Cry. We don't have one podcast where we cry.
I cried a little.
oh,
I covered it up well, though.
that's good.
Just start laughing maniacally.
It's like every show.
You're
Yes.
drinking a lot.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah,
I'm very thirsty.
yeah.
I've been consuming legal CBD products.
Oh, nice. Are those any good?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I love to patronize legal products in states where it's legal, and only that.
Yeah,
And it's great.
Cool.
yeah. It is. It's
Anyways,
really good.
they
It's
do
really
make
good.
your mouth dry. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
that's for sure.
They don't put that on the bag.
Woof. I wouldn't risk it.
But they sure do relax you. You know?
Yeah. Well, you gotta hydrate.
And the demons stop when you do them.
Or they start for some people.
Went to school with a kid named Damon. Nice guy. But my hearing problems aren't getting any better.
I think it's better for your eyesight.
My mom said I was gonna lose that if I kept doing what I was doing. I didn't stop.
Yeah.
So, the only thing we really had planned for this episode was hang out, maybe do some music. We did have some business ideas that we did want to throw out there. The ultimate goal, like the music stuff, it's fun, it's nice, but we really want to turn this into a financial advice podcast in entirety. Really banking on that big
Steering
get rich quick money.
the ship that way.
Yeah, we've got like a thing we're gonna launch. We call it the old pyramid road, and basically it's like we all get like one or two old piners under our belt, and then they all disperse. We don't know what the product's gonna be. We're kind of figuring that out.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Water's lucrative. Everybody
Yeah.
likes water. Cats.
Yeah.
Some of the business ideas we've been coming up with though, friends for hire. I think it's kind of been discussed, have a friend show up, but like very specific friends. You can get like a short friend that'll come and make you look taller. You can get a tall friend that'll make you look shorter.
Yeah. Nice.
You can get like, a sick friend to make you look healthier. Like just different variations of friends
Yeah.
to
A
inflate
really healthy
your
friend,
ego.
make you look sick, and so you want some of
Whatever you need.
Yeah.
And in that same vein, you can also have enemies for hire.
Yep.
You need some motivation for this big work project.
Too nice of a guy.
You're just
Nobody
trying
hates
so
you.
hard. Nobody, so, you hire a guy who just kind of pretends to work with you and actively pretends to hate you. And it just gives you kind of like an adversary to pit yourself against.
I see. I don't work well unless I'm actively arguing with you on stage.
People
Like, I
don't
can't-
realize, like,
That's
hate
awkward
is a
to
very
produce.
strong motivator.
Right. It's great.
And
It's
love
really
and stuff,
good.
that's all good and whatnot, but
Don't hold a candle to hate.
at the end of the day, you can't pay rent with love.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
I think what we could do is we could have like a premium service for this like friends for hire thing. We could actually have like significant others for hire as well.
Oh yeah, and they'll like make videos and stuff for you, like
Right.
as if you were in a relationship,
Right.
and you would pay them like a subscription, for
Exactly.
example.
Exactly.
And they'd have a lot of other people that they sell content to.
I feel like we're inventing a whole new industry here.
Yeah,
In fact.
we can call it Only Friends.
Yeah. Yeah. That's perfect. This is good. I like where your head's at.
Our other idea is a service that provides anti-exorcisms. Kind of for people that like, there's that whole spooky industry, the people that like to really do up their houses for Halloween. We will go to your house and haunt it, or perform an anti-exorcism to invoke a haunting or said demon.
A curse.
A curse
Yeah.
of sorts. Well, we were thinking about that business product and how lucrative, of course, that's going to be. And if you're interested in investing, please contact me immediately. Curse insurance. You about to get cursed? Did you hire somebody to come haunt your house and now you're not sure it's going
The
to leave?
ghost didn't go.
Curse insurance for
Yeah.
when the ghost won't go.
Yeah.
Create the problem and the solution.
Beep, beep, beep. I
Create-
understand.
Create
Create the niche, fill the niche.
Financial literacy
It's
is
about.
what this podcast is all about.
Yeah.
And curse insurance is
Yeah.
the next thing in the next industry to get into. People, we've shied away from it, but the reality is we need
Gonna
it.
be hot.
We need them now more than ever.
Yeah.
Edible business cards. Like a fruit roll-up type business card you
Like
give to
fruit
somebody. Yeah, and
My
then you
daughter
get to
loves
invoke another sense when you're interacting with somebody. Like, not only do they get just like a piece of paper with your name on it,
Get a little taste of them.
but now they get like a flavor profile. And it doesn't just have to be sweet things. You can do like gravy.
Well, I think you'd have a flavor that kind of reflects
Yeah, like
you as a person.
Right.
What would your flavor be? I'm thinking
Probably like
mahogany.
tobacco and lemons.
Tobacco and lemons. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Tobacco
And
lemons.
lemons.
Your car is a very unique scent in a good way. It's like coffee and clothes, different things like that. That just good.
Coffee and clothes.
Yeah. Well, what about you, David? What's your
What would my scent be?
flavor, not
lead-
scent?
oh, flavor,
We don't want to
shit.
get into that yet.
Oh yeah, God.
That's the premium service.
CBD, legal CBD products, Delta 9, of course. And then like I don't know, like sweaty armpits.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
something like
Got
that.
like that nice salt and earthy.
Everybody's all about being sweet, smelling good, and it's like we need balance. Like the world and life needs balance. Can't always be good.
Yeah.
You walk into a room and everybody smells good, and suddenly you don't smell anything. But you walk into a room where everyone smells good and you smell like shit, everyone notices immediately. And that's the whole point about like edible business cards. It's grabbing that attention. Like if I eat like a fruit roll up, it's like, oh, that's nice. I don't remember that. But if I eat it and it tastes like dog shit or something like that, I'll remember it forever.
Oh, forever. You'll be telling stories. You'll be writing letters.
Yeah, you'd probably
You know?
sue somebody,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
and that creates long-lasting interactions and potential partnerships.
Yeah. And there's no bad press. So
no such thing
you
as
know,
bad press.
Yeah. You can really.
And honestly, because it's a business card, you probably don't have to go through like the FDA approval and stuff that you need because it's, you know, it's a food product, but it's an office supply as well.
Right.
And then we get into another business where we start selling food as office supplies to avoid certain tariffs and laws.
Sure.
So we have like a whole line of office materials, staplers and things made out of different food items, helping local farmers, helping local businesses that need to get affordable supplies. Like I can't go to the store and spend $20 on a stapler, but I can spend $15 on a stapler made out of bananas. I can justify that.
Wait till you see the meat mouse. Like that's.
That's what they used to call me in high school.
Mighty Maple and Meat Mouse.
Going down the food option, that's our other business idea.
Yikes.
I hear people complain all the time, you know, there's not enough food options around here. Like, oh, it's all the same food options. And, you know, like, even if you kind of work outside the box, you're really not outside the box. It's like, okay, well, now it's outside the box for this area, but this is commonplace down in the cities, you know. So we need to get more outside the box. And dishes that are intentionally meant to provoke, you know, and this has to do with like the Michelin star stuff. Like these Michelin chefs, you know, they're not going out there putting out cheeseburgers and good food. They're putting out like air that floats and you eat it, beans that talk, things like that.
Yeah, sure. Jack and the Beanstalk style.
So like one of like we thought of like a place that made like dishes like taco pancakes. I made a post about adding cumin and paprika to the pancake mix. Like, again, I go to IHOPs, I eat pancakes, do it 100 times, never remember it. But I go to a restaurant one time, and I eat a pancake with cumin and paprika in it, I will remember that for the rest of my life. And I'll tell everybody about it. And there's no such thing as bad publicity. Birthday cake pizza.
Oh.
Right?
I mean,
how come nobody's doing that? It's a birthday cake on a pizza. A little bit of pepperoni, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Some frosting.
You sound like you're trying out these wild ideas. Have you just been watching My Kitchen lately?
Has that been what you've been making?
Basically,
Birthday cake pizza?
Birthday cake pizza and
I can only imagine how my
human
gut would
pancakes.
feel after eating something
Right
like
after a nice
birthday.
round of Alfredo dogs.
Alfredo dogs, birthday
See,
cake
I'm
pizza.
already there. I'm already there.
Macaroni and peas. Nobody's ever done that.
No, you don't want
I
them?
grew up on that. You talking about?
Macaroni and peas, not
Yeah,
mac and
'cause that's
cheese.
what's-
Mac and cheese
Macaroni
has
and
been
pe-
done.
Mac and
Macaroni
cheese.
Macaroni and peas.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no
Just
cheese
that.
in it.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
That's weird.
So it takes on like, and you mash, guys, you mash the peas
Okay.
so that it's like a
Don't
paste.
be ridiculous.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not
okay,
crazy.
okay.
So it's got like this green. You know what? It with the noodles, it'd be like Packers colors, green and gold.
Yeah.
It'd be like
Why
something
are
you
the
serve at a
noodles
Packer game.
gold?
Macaroni and peas.
Well, and this is
Well, macaroni noodles have a golden hue to them.
They're kind of yellow without the cheese.
No cheese.
No cheese. I'm not saying add cheese, but noodles have like a yellowish color. Describe the color of noodles to me.
Tan.
Off-white.
Tan. You can't. Tan
It's
doesn't
like
count. One of the
pearl.
primaries, please.
Ivory.
White. It's definitely not gold. A nice bowl of golden noodles for you.
There are ways.
Golden tea noodles.
There are different ways you can use those bananas I was talking about to make a flavor or color
I guess
powder.
the lo mein noodles.
You soak the the noodles. You could do it, okay? You could do it.
It is.
There's a will, there's a way. Smoked candies.
Ooh.
You know, we've had smoked meats, all the smoked fish, smoked vegetables.
Like hard candy.
Yeah, what about smoked
How long
taffy?
does it take for hard candy
smoked
to get
Werther's
a little bit?
originals.
Smoked, ooh, doesn't that sound good? Smoked licorice. Some smoked gummy bears, just kind of in a melted glob, tastes like hickory.
Like dried out and salted as well. Like
In that same vein,
dipping in
smoked
barbecue.
fruits.
yeah.
Why are we not smoking fruits? You apples, you go put the apples out there for 12 hours on an applewood hickory
It's right
slab.
there. It's already there in the name.
An applewood.
People aren't capitalizing on like the different foods.
Hybrid.
If you can pickle cucumbers and that makes pickles, what happens when you pickle the other fruits?
Well, they actually do that a lot already.
I've never had pickled bananas in my entire life. I've never had a pickled grape. I'm talking pickled fruit.
Pickled fruit.
Outside the box, there's whole things. And that's the thing. Like, we get used to things. Something comes out, it's new, it's wonderful, it's great. We eat it, our palates are bland.
Do you pickle the banana in the skin or out of this? Do you peel it first?
You could do it with the skin on, and the vinegar might break it down enough. You could just eat that sucker right with the skin
It
on.
might just
Boom,
pop
bada
right
boom.
out of there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you think about a pickled banana sandwich. I'd remember a pickled banana sandwich
Yeah.
any day of the week.
Yeah.
That's a flavor profile that we haven't explored. And again, as AI takes over our kitchens, we need to start thinking about what the next human palate is going to be formed around.
It's really true.
You know,
We've got to.
we're too concerned with what people like now. We need to be concerned with what people are probably going to like.
Yeah.
And I just think pickled bananas might be one of those things.
Yeah. Honestly, I think
You can be the change. The change
Lead the
starts
path.
in your own home.
There's always there was a first person, you know, to do everything.
I mean the
Poor
the first people to eat mushrooms. That's wild. That's always been wild to me. Like delicious, or wow, I see God, or I have died. And there's like not a lot of in between.
Yeah, you've heard the argument that humanity potentially spawned from primates that stumbled across edible mushrooms, and I mean,
yeah.
could you imagine like knowing what they're like? Which I don't, of course, because they're illegal.
Of course.
But if I did know what they were like, and having like just my limited monkey brain, eating poop, doing things like that.
Yeah.
And then you open it up, and suddenly I'm connected to the entire universe, and I'm self-aware of everything around me, and I'm like, why am I eating shit? Like, that might have been the catalyst.
Yeah.
Why am I eating this?
Yeah.
Why am I putting this in? And where can I get more of these mushrooms?
Yeah.
And there goes cultivation. There goes culture. Everything probably came out of that, if we're being honest. And until somebody says otherwise, I'm just not going to believe anything else.
Yeah. That's how I like to live.
Reverse mentorship program where kids teach adults not to be cringe. We get the teenager with grandma and grandpa. Like, we're always trying to do it the other way around, where grandma and grandpa are taking these kids around and trying to make them act like them. Like, why not go the other way around? Get grandma and grandpa on TikTok. We'd bridge that generational gap if we had more grandparents doing TikTok.
No, low-key, I actually think that every marketing firm needs a 13 to 15-year-old that tells them you cannot put that on your brand, please.
Yeah, somebody.
Like, everyone needs that, or you end up with
no such thing as bad publicity, right?
Yeah,
Put it out there, get them triggered.
Seems like that's like the theme of the podcast so far. No such thing as bad publicity.
I
If
hope
I had to pick a moral of the story so far.
If you have no credibility, you don't have to worry about your credibility being damaged.
I hope I don't have to I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but like literally there was a company that I will not say what this company was, but
it rhymes with.
Yeah, what does it rhyme?
They tried to make a product called Gravy Maker, and had to be talked out of it.
Oh, what did the world miss out on? Excuse me.
I don't even want to. I don't even go there, but like it made it all the way to like the VP level.
Like a product that makes gravy.
No, it was like an online bullshit scheme for tech bros, and
nothing to do with gravy.
Nothing to do with gravy, even.
Well, that's criminal.
And yeah.
Yeah, that right there is a no-go.
Yeah, but
that's
if they had only had like our product, our our reverse mentorship program, they wouldn't be in that.
Somebody to tell them, hey, stop that, cut that out right now.
No gravy makers.
And I mean, we could go a step further, like like the daycare dynamic. Why do we have adults taking care of kids? Why aren't they taking care of us? And our elderly. We have senior homes all over the place. They're understaffed.
We'll get there.
If we had kids, young kids, just kind of there running things, the world might be a better place.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. We should just let them have it. I mean, what
I'm
harm?
over it.
What harm?
What's
there
the
be?
worst? Yeah. What's the worst that could happen if a toddler was just running the Department of Defense?
Yeah.
Aren't they already?
All right. Speaking of that, DIY conspiracy kits. Ooh. Every kit comes with pushpins, string, and mysterious photos.
This is
Get
good.
you started.
This is good.
Like a shadow around a corner.
Voices talking.
Maybe a map.
Yeah. You only gotta have a map.
That is my final wish is to have a mysterious letter and treasure planted somewhere, just everything that I have.
Like a scavenger hunt after you die.
just hidden in the woods somewhere.
Yeah.
But don't even leave a map. Just put it out there and see what happens. Go explore.
Yeah. Just bury a bunch of stuff all over the place.
Put me out there and see what happens.
Yeah.
When I'm gone,
Yeah.
please.
Well, it'll be tough.
Okay.
It'll be tough.
No matter what happens,
Find a
just
way.
get me out of there and get me in the woods.
It'll be tough to get
I
you
would
out
love
of
it for
evidence.
somebody to do that for me too.
Let the bears and deer eat me.
Yeah.
It's better than getting pumped.
Could
full
you
of
imagine getting eaten alive
chemicals.
by a deer? Getting eaten alive by a bear? I could imagine that and wrap my head around it. But could you imagine a deer just their dull teeth? That'd be worse. It'd be worse in every way.
Way worse.
It'd be worse in every way.
They may not even break skin the first time. It would be so
They would see.
slow.
You know what they'd be doing is that slap thing they do with their paws.
Yeah.
And they
Probably
do
be
that.
breathing all.
Yeah, do it. You remember that night we were in the backyard and they were yelling at us?
Yeah.
We were just out there trying to have a fire and they were just standing in the woods
Yeah.
making all their weird noises. It's creepy. They make weird noises.
Yeah. Deer are buttholes.
But I mean, imagine, fighting one to the death and it winning. That'd be a horrible way to. I would rather be eaten alive by a bear than mauled by a deer.
Yeah.
Just it ripping out your throat all cute and stuff. It's a little white tail sticking out.
Worse if it's one of the albino deer that's living.
Oh
in
my
Boca
god,
Raton.
just covered in
all over
blood.
its
Oh
head.
yeah.
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 That'd be cool actually though.
That'd be pretty metal. We could use that for our next album cover. So.
Oh, I hope it's snowing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just sounds
like
beautiful
that.
with the red all over the snow.
It's a
And
Fleet
the
Foxes
deer
song about that.
and the blood.
Yeah.
Shining. Food recycling program. Leftover meals are turned into community stews. So you have leftover food, you bring it in, and we just put it into they have those things in some of the Middle Eastern countries these, and European countries used to have it more commonly, but community stews where you just kind of keep adding, it's a perpetual stew. You just keep putting food in it. And typically it's strictly meats and things like that, but pickled bananas. I mean, if you put it into a broth and cook it for a couple of years, it'll probably taste like something.
Yeah.
But think about all the food waste and all of our landfills just piling up.
It's true.
And it's put that all in a box.
Yeah.
You bring it over here and we put it in the stew.
Yeah.
And it's a big vat. I mean, that thing is
massive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Massive.
The size of a small a tank,
Like Stardew Valley
a
style.
house. Yeah.
Like 20 gallons
Yeah, and you just got that thing cooking all day, and it's heating up.
with a paddle.
Yeah,
You got a
all the
frickin'
bacteria
canoe
is
paddle.
getting boiled off. It's getting a
Yeah.
flavor profile.
and whatever mold has been put into it is now fragrant.
Nobody's putting mold into it, dude.
There can't be mold because it's kept at an insane hot.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
you just got to keep
are
moisture.
Putting
in
respectful ingredients in there.
No, I mean you like leftover pizza.
Yeah, it's the stuff you don't want to eat
leftover
anymore.
brats. Like you just put it all in there.
Yeah.
We're going after unique umami. Do you even consider umami when you're eating?
Unique umami.
Not.
That's gonna be my new vocal warm up. Unique umami. Unique umami.
Said that one quiet. Hope that didn't make it on the mics.
Don't worry, you can edit it out. Control this.
I
made a joke about your mommy. Umami.
Umami.
Yeah.
Ooh. Mommy.
Your mommy. That's a good. There's a good joke there that needs to be explored.
Yeah.
Chewing gum refresher straightens and reforms your gum to its original shape. It's like a press. You roll it out, and you can shape your chewing gum and recycle it.
Doesn't do jack squat for the taste, but I mean,
but you can.
You could pickle it.
Yeah, you could pickle it.
That would do something for the taste.
Yeah, it would.
His gum tastes like vinegar.
Like in your teeth. Oh, dude.
Dude,
so
oh my god, it would probably be great. We might be onto something there.
Yeah.
Pickled gum.
Pickled gum.
Smoke it.
You gotta get used to smoked pickled gum, dude.
Smoked pickled gum.
Okay, that actually. I'm getting hungry. Could you stop?
Somebody somewhere would eat it. The last thing I have written here is predict celebrity deaths.
I got one.
Do you want to cover predict celebrity deaths since I brought it up, or do you need to get yours out?
I'm gonna predict one.
Oh, you're gonna predict one?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I feel like within 30 years, Jack Nicholson is gonna pass.
That's pretty good. I'd take that action.
I mean, is this a gambling site now, or is?
Well, of course.
Yeah, I didn't say it was a gamble.
We have to.
I'm just predicting a
So
death.
the idea, the business idea, is that everybody wants to be the first to report a celebrity death. Everybody's trying to be the first one, and if we're constantly posting celebrity deaths before they happen, one of them's bound to hit, and we will be the first person to report on that.
That's a really good point.
Oh dang! Are you watching us live on? Wait, you should hold your camera in front of that camera.
Oh, also,
I can do it.
If anybody has any questions, who's watching this live?
Oh my gosh, Jared Hubbard, everybody! Welcome to the podcast.
What's up, Jared?
Make yourself
going,
at home.
man?
There's chairs in here, chairs out there. There's chairs everywhere.
What's up, brother?
How do I find?
We're doing great. We're talking about some
Not
business
too good, man.
ideas.
I'm not doing that.
We actually have a real business idea.
Oh, what's that?
Max, will you reach over behind you
Oh, all right.
and show that we,
Oh, yeah,
we
that's
actually
right.
have
As a gift to our live studio audience today, everybody's
gets
getting
a
a
t-shirt.
shirt.
They're not under your
You get a shirt. You get a shirt. You get. I said that we should chuck the shirts out. You guys are 2 feet away. Just.
Yeah, you guys are insured, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually needed to talk to you about you.
Oh, yeah. All right.
We
All
wanted
right.
to get into your insurance.
Why does everybody keep asking me
yeah,
that?
I need haunting
The curse insurance. You never know when a curse is coming, and you
true.
want to be prepared.
It's true. It's true.
Curse
of the Black
insurance has
Pearl,
you
if they
covered.
would've had it.
Yeah.
We can do everything, including haunting your house. We just can't unhaunt it. We
Right.
don't. You have to get a priest for that, and
Yeah.
they've been not.
Could
answering.
recommend one.
They haven't answered a single one of our emails.
Father told me.
I've been at priest@vatican.com. Nobody's responding.
Yeah. It's like they're busy with some
Can't imagine what.
selfish.
Anyways, that's the end of our business ideas.
Yeah. But no, seriously, come to our shows, buy some shirts too.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know.
You can steal them. Steal them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got that mentality. If you
Nope.
want it bad enough and you don't want to pay for it, and just
Yeah,
go for
just
it.
take
Just
it.
go for
Just
it.
take
Been there.
'em.
Been there.
Yeah.
Take it.
But they'll be
Most of
around
them
the
end
summer.
up. Most of them end up in Goodwill,
You've
anyways.
stole shows or shirts from bands that played live.
No, never. I've been in the position where like I can't afford a $30-$40 shirt. Like I've been there, and it's like, well, I just can't have it. And, I don't want that.
Yeah, you don't
I don't want that. And
You don't want that
honestly,
for
the
our
only
family.
reason,
You want that.
and the main reason why is because Paul paid for all the shirts.
Yeah.
So
true.
I do want everybody.
That's
To Just
Hey, you know.
Don't worry, everyone's getting one.
free shirts and free
I feel like
shirts.
GoPro.
If you mention this podcast, get 10% off your next order.
Yeah.
$14.99 shipping and handling.
Yes. It's true.
We did have an idea for a free delivery service, but only within like a mile.
And only if it's on our way to like the grocery
And
store.
if the timing lines up.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I would definitely, like, if somebody paid me like $20, like, you know, stop and get them a cheeseburger or something.
Yeah. And we would be happy to leave it like on your porch in the rain if you want, or if we want to do
You know,
that.
it's funny, but I get deliveries and they do that, and I don't get it. Most deliveries, awesome, wonderful, but I swear to God, one day it's pouring rain out there, and I got like toilet paper, and they just like, there's doors right there, and they just leave it right there in the toilet. They're just in the rain.
That happened.
That happened.
That's
That
lame.
happened. Toilet paper got all wet. Had to dry it out.
Lame.
It was horrible.
Wasn't in like plastic.
Yeah, but it soaks through because the plastic's
Is there
not.
a
It's
hole in
not.
it?
It's just not made to be waterproof. Like they're not really
Yeah.
planning on those packs of toilet paper like submarining. Like they don't have like.
We're talking about
intentions-
rain, not in
Yeah,
the
they're
submarine.
not. They're not like sending them to the bottom of the Atlantic. So there's a lot
What
of
are they gonna use
opportunities for
down there?
moisture to get in there. In the bottom of the Atlantic,
in a submarine.
in a submarine. I have no
well,
idea
you
what
did
you're
it.
talking about right now, and it seems hostile, and I don't like it.
You know, I mean, the ocean's just fish piss only. They don't use any toilet
No,
paper.
that's not true. 94% though.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. So
It's got that nice urea smell to it.
that's what the salt's for.
Yep, that's it.
That's why they put it there.
I do have another idea that just came up. Chlorinate the oceans. I love the smell of it.
Yeah.
I love pools. I
Yeah.
don't like things touching me. We just chlorinate them.
Yeah.
And then we get that nice, cool pool smell all the time. Probably solve the global warming stuff because it's like, what's the glacier going to do? You know, melt? The water's all chlorine.
Yeah.
It can't melt.
Can't melt into chlorine.
Um,
You can look that up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't think, you know, like, sure, I didn't finish high school. Like, I struggled to
No.
read sometimes, and, like, the English language is really difficult to understand and stuff, but, like, I'm not stupid. Okay? And I am a registered voter, and I do make decisions and do things, even though I don't, you know, really have a grasp on that.
Right. Well, they don't make you have a grasp on it to show up.
And that's a public school system's fault, not mine,
Yeah.
for spending that time getting high.
Right. Right. They didn't take care of you.
I refuse to take accountability for that.
Yeah.
Child
Good.
left behind. A true child.
This
left
child
behind.
left behind.
This child left behind. Oh shit.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, we were gonna like play a song. What would be a fun song that we could do here? Oh, we were gonna play. So this is a new song. We're gonna play a song. You might have heard it online. And then I think we should do a song and everybody in here just sing along as loud as you can. And then we're gonna go do a show. And
Yeah.
have fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Unique mommy. Unique mommy.
Your mommy. Mommy of your mommy.
The strain in your neck.
Well, that's you got to do that. So you get all the cramps out before you.
Oh, should we do the Lincoln song too? Should we do that afterwards?
That'd be fun.
Should we do a serious one and then do the Lincoln song?
Sure.
You guys know
Gotta tell the
nobody
story
knows
behind it,
nobody knows that song. Nobody. Actually, I don't think I have it.
Yeah. All right.
You know the Lincoln song?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? Don't
Yeah.
talk
Well,
to me.
don't spoil it. Don't you spoil that
What are
song.
you doing? Come on.
Don't you do
There it
this.
There it is. All right, which one first though? Coyotes.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably coyotes.
calling out like coyotes in the dark. They're howling at me now, and they're telling me to run, flee deep into the woods and hide myself from the sun. And I know it's breaking you, I can feel the tremble in your voice without it put you through. You look at me different now, like that friend you used to know so well, a stranger to you now. So why don't you leave me before the daylight comes? Pour ourselves glass to the love we lost, 'cause it's not easy being young and dumb. There's few things in life that cut as deep as love. I'm at war with myself, and these casualties are piling up this winter's meant hell. And I can't fight anymore. There's nothing left to give or take. There's no point to the story. So why don't you leave me before the daylight comes? Pour ourselves glass to the love we lost, 'cause it's not easy being young and dumb. There's few things in life that cut as deep as love. So why don't you leave me before the daylight comes? Pour ourselves glass to the love we lost, 'cause it's not easy being young and dumb. There's few things in life that cut as deep as love. There's few things in life that cut as deep as love. There's few things in life that cut as deep as love. Thank you. Make sure you don't hold that too close to that. Well, that's a fun one. That's how I saw him get up there, and I was like, oh shit, I'm not gonna be able to mix the shaker out of that right there. So down here, we're good. No, stop. Why are you doing it again?
I like making work for you at least. It's good. Oh shit.
Fuck it, we're going live. Oh, I don't think I can drop F-bombs on Facebook. Don't report me. Anyway, so we pulled into a show one night. Max and I pulled into a show one night with my Mercury. Blizzard. It was pouring snow. We'd never played at this place before. And we're at Birchwood. Yep, in Rhinelander here. And anyways, we pull in. We start loading in our stuff, and this guy comes out to, like, smoke a cigarette. If you guys, we got a 2004 Mercury Mountaineer that looks like it lived in the mountains, and it looks like it smokes cigarettes. I don't know how to describe it. My car looks like it smokes cigarettes. Anyways, we pull in with that thing, and it's got like the lights on the mirror, which is cool. And the guy sees that, and he goes to the owner. Chris, you can't afford these guys. They drive a Lincoln. You boys got to fly to New York after the show. Like, my piece of shit car. He was just ripping on it. So we thought that was just the funniest thing. He was just some casual dude just out there talking shit, drunk, having a ciggy. And you can't afford these boys. They drive a Lincoln. It's fucking rough. So we wrote this song. We haven't played it in a long time. We've never played it live, I don't think. Fucker, you don't talk to me. I drive a Lincoln. Well, it cruises down the highway like a fine automobile ought to do. You can have a smoke, just mind the upholstery, it's in pristine condition. Don't let the stains and leaks when she rains fool you, she's a limited edition. Well, you sure you can afford us? We don't drive no Ford Taurus, we drive a Lincoln. You can come along and bring a friend, but don't let them take no photos of my Lincoln. Second class, so you know that I mean business. Expect to be winding 1969 in the backseat of my motherfucking Lincoln. That it? Like a I do not, in fact, drive a Lincoln.
Don't sue us.
So close.
We could do a drinking game where every time we say "don't sue us," you take a shot.
You sue us.
You sue us.
I wasn't gonna do this one because it's not really done, but.
And you get really drunk off all the alcohol you bought off of suing us.
Right.
Is my
That's
capo
good.
over
It's
somewhere?
right behind you.
Can I have that, please?
Just hang on there.
This is another song we've been working on. Cable, yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Hold on. I swear I had to do this every show, every time. It's like they just put 2 extra strings on it so you have 2 more to be out of tune with.
You know what they say about playing mandolins? Half the time you spend it tuning, half the time you spend it playing out of tune.
Oh, they said a gentleman is somebody who can play mandolin but doesn't. That is a rip of a joke. What was it? It's a Tom
Drummer's
Watts,
band.
yeah. Unfiltered cigarettes, drinking whiskey by the river with my 2 old friends. Been rumbling, stumbling, mess of a man, if what they tell me is true. Well, I ain't been to work for a couple of days, but I reckon my time was up anyways. Big old boss just had that look on his face. Well, my back it hurts, my dick don't work, my wife's a bitch and my dog's a jerk. Just don't know how much a man can take. But I've had my fill and then some too. I've tried for toil from Sunday through. These thoughts and prayers ain't doing shit for me. What can I do? What can I say? The sun is rising anyway. My bitching in the morning ain't gonna turn it around. But it's a fickle thing how life can be. It's guts and sorrow and misery, and before you know it, they pour you in the ground. Well, to hell with you, my friend, I ain't gonna see you again. Just give my coat, I'm heading out the door. But I've had too much to drink and I don't care what you think. But I'm a goddamn motherfucking eye bucking, does chugging tree tree hugging me, tugging ornery son of a bitch. I'll get that part. Goddamn, what's a man to do when he's fucked up everything his whole life through? Time ain't turning back for me. Woe and sorrow and misery seem like my only company. And of course my dog when he needs something to bite. My truck is shit, the house stinks like piss. My wife ran off, she took the kids, left me here to ride on my own. And this house of shame and this den of death, my coffin and my emptiness. If only I could sink into this floor. Well, hell with you, my friend, I ain't gonna see you again. Just get my coat, I'm heading out the door. I had too much to drink and I don't care what you think. But I'm a goddamn motherfucking eye-bugging, tuss-chugging, tree-hugging, me-tugging, ornery son of a bitch. But I'm a goddamn motherfucking eye-bugging, tuss-chugging, tree-hugging, me-tugging, ornery son of a bitch. I'm a goddamn motherfucking eye-bugging, tuss-chugging, tree-hugging, me-tugging, ornery son of a bitch. Close. Well, yeah, that's our music. That's about the end of the podcast. Anybody want to chip in? Any questions, comments, critiques, complaints?
We went through what each of your business card, edible business.
We never asked Paul what his.
We never did ask me.
And I wanted
That's
to get
true.
back to what
Okay.
Paul would.
So
was your business
what
card
is my business card taste like? I would say probably, like dark roast coffee and orange.
I like that.
Because it doesn't seem like it goes together, and it doesn't. Yeah,
It's
shouldn't.
okay, but what if you pickled the orange first?
I think that's what you're missing.
Yeah, the pickling. Yeah.
Old Pickle Road band. If anybody's interested in investing in any of our ideas, first I'd like to say that they're all copyrighted. Please do not try to steal our business ideas from us again. We're still
We wisened up this time.
still reeling from the whole Amazon lawsuit.
Yeah. It was our idea.
Thank you everybody
have
for
little
coming. Thank you
helicopters.
for you guys for listening. We're gonna go jam some music.
Yeah.
Bon voyage.
Yeah.
Shine in the sun or stormy weather, still the hash won't burn forever. So brother, light it up again. I'm feeling good, but I could feel better if the hash would burn forever. So brother, light it up again. Oh brother, light it up again, and you'll be my lifelong friend. Strike a match and make that fucker burn. Shining sun or stormy weather, still the hash won't burn forever. So brother, light it up again. And you'll be my lifelong friend. Strike a match and make that fucker burn. Shining sun or stormy weather, still the hash won't burn forever. So brother, light it up again.